Has the launch of BRICS Pay in 2024 been a major success? Every year, as the global stage shifts, non-Western nations introduce something that poses a new challenge for the West. This time, the focus is on de-dollarization, with the introduction of BRICS Pay. At the recent BRICS Business Summit, the system's demo could attract more nations to align with this shift. But what transpired at the summit? Let's find out. The BRICS nations are stepping boldly into a new era of financial independence, marked by the unveiling of the BRICS Pay card payment system. At the recent BRICS Business Forum in Moscow on October 17 and 18, 2024, the system was showcased as a pivotal development that could reshape the global financial landscape. More than just a new payment tool, BRICS Pay represents a profound shift towards local currency-based trade, reducing the reliance on the US dollar and challenging the traditional dominance of Western financial networks. At this forum, participants were introduced to BRICS Pay cards, preloaded with 500 rubles, which could be used at designated shops marked with the BRICS Pay logo. This demonstration was more than just a test of new technology. It was a signal to the world that the BRICS bloc is prepared to forge a new path in global finance, one where the rules are written by emerging economies rather than dictated by the West. But an important question here is, why was BRICS Pay necessary in the first place? For years, the BRICS nations have been navigating a financial landscape heavily skewed in favor of Western powers. The dominance of the US dollar in global trade, coupled with the influence of Western financial institutions like SWIFT, has left many nations vulnerable to the whims of geopolitical tensions. For instance, Russia, one of the founding members of BRICS, has been repeatedly targeted by Western economic sanctions, particularly after the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the more recent conflict in Ukraine. These sanctions have effectively cut Russia off from the global financial system, limiting its access to international markets and crippling its economy. In response to these vulnerabilities, BRICS nations began exploring alternatives to the traditional financial systems dominated by the West. The BRICS Business Council, which initiated the BRICS Pay project in 2018, recognized that the bloc's economic sovereignty depended on developing an independent payment system that could facilitate cross-border transactions without relying on the US dollar. The necessity of BRICS Pay became even more apparent as the geopolitical landscape continued to shift, with rising tensions between the West and emerging economies. This shift is not just about protecting individual countries from sanctions. It's about fostering a system that allows BRICS nations to trade in their currencies and maintain control over their financial destiny. By reducing reliance on the US dollar, BRICS Pay offers a solution that enhances financial sovereignty and creates a more balanced global financial ecosystem. This necessity stems from a growing realization among BRICS nations that financial independence is as critical as political and economic autonomy. As the world becomes more fragmented, with competing economic blocs emerging, the need for a payment system that can operate independently of Western institutions has become urgent. This leads us to the next question. What features of this new payment system were revealed during the summit? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Africa's geopolitics, economy, and changing landscape. Let's continue now. The BRICS Pay system's foundation lies in blockchain technology, but why is this particular technology critical to the project's success? What does blockchain bring to the table that traditional systems do not? At its core, blockchain is a decentralized ledger technology that enables real-time, transparent, and secure transactions without the need for intermediaries. In traditional financial systems, intermediaries like banks and clearinghouses add layers of complexity, slowing down transactions and increasing costs. By leveraging blockchain, BRICS Pay can bypass these intermediaries, facilitating faster and cheaper cross-border payments between member states. One of the standout features of blockchain is its security. All transactions are recorded on an immutable ledger, meaning they cannot be altered or deleted once they are verified. This provides a level of transparency and fraud protection that is unmatched by traditional financial systems. For countries like Russia and China, which are often targets of cyberattacks and economic sanctions, This security is paramount. Furthermore, blockchain's decentralized nature aligns perfectly with BRICS' vision of creating a multipolar financial world order. In a centralized system, power is concentrated in the hands of a few major players, namely Western financial institutions. But in a decentralized system like blockchain, no single entity has control over the entire network. This distribution of power is essential for BRICS nations, as it ensures that no country or institution can unilaterally cut them off from the financial system, as has happened with SWIFT. But blockchain's value doesn't stop there. One of the most ambitious aspects of BRICS Pay is its potential to integrate digital currencies into the system, creating a truly global and decentralized payment ecosystem. This brings us to our next question. How will BRICS Pay integrate digital currencies, and what impact could this have on the global financial system? As the BRICS Pay system continues to evolve, one of the most intriguing possibilities is the introduction of a digital currency, specifically for the BRICS bloc. The current global financial system is built on the foundation of the US dollar, which serves as the world's reserve currency. This dominance has given the United States an unparalleled degree of influence over global trade, allowing it to impose economic sanctions, control the flow of capital, and dictate the terms of international finance. By introducing a BRICS digital currency, the bloc could challenge this dominance and create a more equitable financial system. A BRICS digital currency would allow member states to conduct trade without converting their currencies into dollars, saving time and reducing transaction costs. Moreover, this currency would be backed by the collective economies of BRICS nations, which together account for nearly 45% of the world's population and 30% of global GDP. This would give the digital currency significant weight in the global market. In practical terms, the introduction of a digital currency would also facilitate cross-border payments within the BRICS bloc. For example, a business in Brazil could pay for goods from China using the BRICS digital currency, without having to convert Brazilian reais into US dollars and then into Chinese yuan. This would streamline trade and make the BRICS bloc more economically integrated. But the real breakthrough comes from the potential use of stablecoins and tokenized assets within the BRICS Pay ecosystem. Tokenization refers to the process of converting physical assets or fiat currency into digital tokens that can be traded on a blockchain. BRICS Pay plans to introduce tokens like the NSRB token, which will act as a stablecoin pegged to the national currencies of BRICS nations. This token would facilitate seamless exchanges between currencies, further enhancing the efficiency of cross-border transactions. The introduction of a BRICS digital currency would also serve as a counterweight to Western financial dominance. By creating a parallel financial system that operates independently of the US dollar, BRICS nations would be able to shield themselves from economic sanctions and control their financial future. So, was this summit a win? Yes, the BRICS Business Forum summit was a resounding win, but not just because of the technological advancements demonstrated. The true victory lies in the strategic signaling and the narrative that BRICS is reshaping for itself and the world. One of the overlooked aspects of the summit was how BRICS Pay aligns with a broader geopolitical realignment. The unveiling of this new payment system sends a message that the Global South is no longer content with playing by the rules set by Western institutions. What makes the BRICS Pay rollout significant is that it's not just a financial maneuver, but a political statement. The world is being invited to witness a new order taking shape, one where economic autonomy and sovereign control over financial systems are paramount. This win isn't just about BRICS Pay working successfully as a demo. It's also about the collective trust and momentum that the BRICS nations are building as they set themselves up as the alternative to the West's financial grip. There is growing recognition that emerging economies don't want to be subject to monetary policies dictated by the Federal Reserve or beholden to Western sanctions that can cripple an economy overnight. BRICS Pay is a response to that, but more importantly, it's a defense mechanism. Furthermore, the summit displayed BRICS' ability to practically implement innovation. Unlike many geopolitical initiatives that are heavy on rhetoric and light on action, BRICS Pay is a concrete outcome. The system isn't just theoretical. The cards worked, QR payments were made, and it all happened in real time. That in itself shows the technical and organizational capacity of the BRICS nations to implement large-scale, transformative systems. A less discussed but crucial element of the summit was the timing. It's no coincidence that the forum and the rollout of BRICS Pay occurred amidst rising US-China tensions, Russia's isolation, and a re-evaluation of global alliances. BRICS is capitalizing on the fractured state of Western leadership, with nations from Africa, the Middle East, and Asia increasingly questioning the old financial order. The timing shows that BRICS isn't just reacting to Western dominance, it's proactively setting a new global financial narrative. Do you think this was a major hit to the US dollar hegemony? What to expect after this? Will nations find it appealing? Let us know in the comments section. What are your hopes for the future? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: African politics, the economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.
Tell us what you think in the comment section. Like and share the video, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our African videos. It's the best way to support us.